Hey everybody, welcome to this A2 English listening practice video. You can use this video to practice your listening and comprehension as I speak. Before we start, remember to subscribe to the channel, click on the bell and follow us on Instagram. You ready? So today I'm going to talk about childhood. I like this topic because it's fun to look back and remember things from your childhood. I was born in 1993, so I grew up in the late 90s and early 2000s. If you were born in a different decade, then you probably had a different time of childhood than I did. Our childhood depends a lot on the time period that we grew up in. It also depends a lot on the place in which we grew up. Let's talk about that first. I grew up in the suburbs in Southern California, which you've probably seen featured in some American movies. The suburbs are areas around the city where there are more houses and fewer businesses. They are residential areas. Growing up in the suburbs, kids spend a lot of time playing outside with their neighbors. During my childhood, I played outside with my neighbors for hours on end. It's common to play in the streets, on front lawns, or in parks or nature places. Starting from a young age, my neighbors and I would invent games and use our imagination to have fun. I also remember playing a lot of sports, building tree houses, and even collecting birds. When I was a young child, the world was such a big and exciting place for me. Everything was an adventure. However, at the same time I was growing up, video games and the internet started becoming really popular. So as each year went by, I started spending more time indoors playing Xbox, surfing the web, etc. I slowly forgot all about all my outside adventures. Nowadays, children have much more technology than I had when I was young. They can access all the fun and entertainment they want in seconds. And most children today probably can't imagine what childhood was like before all this technology. They might imagine it to be lame and boring. But honestly, I think I had more fun before I started using the internet regularly. I'm really glad that I was able to experience that classic American childhood for some years before the internet took over. How about you? Did you use the internet when you were a kid? Another important part of childhood is family. Growing up, my household included my mom, my dad, my older sister, and me. My family situation was pretty standard. My dad worked a full-time job and my mom worked part-time, so she had more time to spend with me and my sister. Of course, I had a lot of fights with my sisters, as all my siblings do, but we always loved each other. Did you fight with your siblings when you were a kid? So one tradition that my family had was that we would eat dinner at 6:30 p.m. every day. I remember that sometimes my mother would ring a little bell to tell us that dinner was ready. This was the dinner bell. It was great being able to eat that meal together with my family every evening. It gave us the opportunity to spend time together and talk about our day. We never watched TV when we were eating dinner. Nowadays, it's like common for American families to eat dinner together. Okay, one last thing about childhood that I wanted to talk about is cartoons. I loved watching cartoons when I was young. Every Saturday morning, I would wake up at around 6:50 because all the new episodes of my favorite cartoons would start at 7 a.m. And on weekdays, there would be new episodes at night too. Some of my favorite cartoons were Hey Arnold, Rocket Power, and Yu-Gi-Oh! I really miss those shows. Alright, that's all for today. Leave a comment and tell me about your favorite memory from your childhood. And remember to subscribe to the channel, click on the bell, and follow us on Instagram for more English tips and lessons. I'll see you next time.